I have no clue if anyone who might watch this inevitably can hear you.
Sorry, my fucking earbuds don't really...
Oh, not that. It's not that. I mean, like, the last few times I've had someone on here. Hmm.
The Vanguard made this unknown what it is. Don't let the Carja tell you different.
Sorry, I was telling Wes to eat. Just for some reason, my settings make it weird for picking up the audio from other people's mics, even when they've got...
There's plenty of work here, and none I like.
God damn.
Good to see you.
Anyway, let's see, Sunfall. How is my inventory ammo-wise? Got enough of those. I don't even use these. I should probably sell that. Firewire. I should have more of that. Why don't I? Actually, I remember being very low on very essential basics. Oh my god, I have so little blaze. And yet so much metal vessel. So many metal vessels. What the fuck do I use this for? No, actually, what do I use that for?
God damn it.
No. Okay, I use the metal vessel for bombs. I don't use the grenades much, though. Like, what else am I using it for? Before I go selling a lot of it. Blast bombs. It's more of a blaze investment than the metal vessel. Okay, well, that says that about things. Where's the regular merchant? Like, just a merchant. Where's the non-specialty merchant? I need that one. There it is.
That's what I said.
Right, cool. We're gonna sell some of these bad boys to make room. Because I don't make nearly enough bombs to justify that. And instead, we're gonna just buy a bunch of blaze. Running low on shards though, so any more blaze I'll just hunt for.
You there? Can you help me?
No, I cannot. Sorry.
What's this?
Alright, Sunfall. Where is that? A ways away and there's no nearby campfires to it, so I might as well just override a ride and make my way over. I love that the guards are saluting me and exclusively me. I feel like Aaron had something to do with that. Oh wait, no, I remember. I saved their king from death. So, maybe that has something to do with it. Gee, so much gratitude. You save one king and everybody respects you. Gotta love it. But what if you slay that king? How much respect would that get me? Alright, what's on the way? Acquisition of a ride is slightly out of the way, but not by enough to really stop me. Will this take me there? This should take me there. I swear if the broadheads are like too far above me right now to get to, I'll be okay. Huh?
Oh, I can hunt legendary animals here in Valhalla here. I killed black stuff.
Not near enough.
Got one.
I don't need that. What did I? Almost beefed it. Like extra hard.
What?
The medicine plants. Can never get enough of those. Ah, shit. Okay.
Whose dog is that?
It's yours now if you take it.
No, it's just roaming around my settlement, but I never seen dog before. And I already have a pet. Technically, I have a wolf. I can call in and attack my enemies.
Okay, but is there ever enough dogs in your like there's never enough dogs.
Oh no, I know, but it's just that I don't know where this all came from. He's kind of just roaming around the center area of the settlement. We can interact with it.
And this, gamers, is where having great stealth stats comes in mighty handy. Don't look at me.
They know where I am.
Nope! Override. Got one. Alright, this is mine now. Goodbye to the rest of you. You can either let me leave, or you can make this a problem and die. It's a very simple choice, actually. Like, either I'm gonna ride away with no problems from y'all, or I'm gonna ride away and kill one of you on my way out. One of you wants to die, it seems. And so I harvest your corpse. Shards, box, blaze, don't need any more of those. Do need one of those though. Onward!
Who the fuck?
Aloy, that's who. Gosh, even I'm not picking up on what you're saying. Oh, wait. This is a video file. This is a text file.
Heard something above.
What? Yeah, I'll address whoever that is in a second. Who did this number 86? Data, text points, world, hacked AI, or just about the best thing ever? August 1st, 2061. Hola, Holoscapers, to the motherlode of hacking, hacked AIs. This week on allseeing.hollow, user Cannibal Christmas Tree uploaded his delightful compilation of Hollow non-interactive, sadly, counting down the greatest moments in the history of janked AI. Error exception number 42A7C, hyperlink undefined. It is if time is at a premium, skip to 622 to see an increasingly belligerent Pharaoh store customer service AI insist that every customer's name is Admirable Horatio, potato faced. Lol, oh my god, skip. Alright, I gotta say that's hilarious. Alright, what is this? Oh, people to murder, okay. Alright. That one's dead. Oh, come on. Ow. In an attempt to defend me, my ride kicked me instead of the bad guy. Which is a thing that can happen sometimes. Ooh, a health potion. Thank you. Perhaps if you weren't bandits, you wouldn't be dead right now. But, oh well, we all make bad choices in life, don't we? Moving on. Gallop, 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 gallop. Scrappers. Where are the scrappers, though? That's all I'm seeing is snap maws. We need a healthy dose of drum arrows. You see, the best distraction is to set your enemies loose on each other. Whoops. Oh well. Oh, I have to cross this here river. Okay.
Low and quiet, doesn't it?
Again, stealth. I am undetectable. You. None of them have noticed me, but I think I felt a scrapper. Betray your brethren. Fight them for me. Haha! Hit that one too. How's the fight going over here? Surprisingly, not dead yet. There we go. One of them will kill the other. And the scrappers. Oh, well that's already done. Not disappointing. No, no, don't move. There, it's dead. Well, at least I'll get plenty of parts out of this. How are neither of you dead yet? I shot you an hour ago, like so many minutes ago. Do I have to kill you myself? I'm thinking I might have to kill these things myself instead of letting them kill each other. They're going so slow at killing each other. Oh, 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 oh. And that one's dead.
Coming back.
So's this bad boy. Cute. It shot at me. That's adorable. Anyway, where's my ride? Get over here. We have corpses to loot. Let's start with this one. No, you just gotta love these giant robot crocodiles meant to keep the hydrosphere healthy and alive. Because when you kill them, they drop a lot of useful parts.
Very soon enough.
Medicine pouch full. Very good, very good. Now you may be thinking, watchers, what about that? What about those scrappers that you killed? And to that I say, I didn't kill many of them. I only had them kill each other. I did kill one of them though. I should probably search one of their corpses, but out of respect for them. But I don't respect them. I think I'm taking the long way around by accident. Yeah, this is the long way around for sure. Oh well. But there's more parts this way. Oh, no, these are equally long ways around. No, actually, I'm taking the short way around here. Never mind. I am challenging my ride, though. Another snap.
Damn.
Damn it, the cap is still on there. Ah, another one. Right, okay. Excuse me, sir. I'm gonna need you to fuck right the hell off. Oh, perfect. Your blaze canister is exposed. I'm going to need you to blow up. Goodbye. And y'all killed my mount too. You got way too close for comfort. If I were any closer, I'd probably get bit just now. Oh shit, it was hurting me to the other one! Y'all smart! But you know what, you're robots, why wouldn't you be smart? Okay. Highlight, highlight, highlight! Nope. Nope. Did I hit it? Did I hit the canister? Doesn't matter, it's on fire anyway. Okay. Oh. What's shooting me now? Oh, okay. A bird. Can you be on fire instead of attacking me? Yes? That's great, because I am out of fire ammo. Go down. Go down. Jeez. This is getting irritating. Hello, Big Bird. You're not even the Big Bird. I thought bigger. Much better. Die already. Die, die, die! There we go. Oh no, don't sink to the bottom of the river yet. I need to loot your corpse. After all that trouble you gave me. Do I sound far too comfortable with the idea of looting corpses to you, Pony Man?
Eh.
I mean, with context, they are robot corpses, and, you know, but... I don't need another Sparker. I have enough Sparkers. And now I must hoof it barefoot. But that uncomplicates at least one thing, because I still have to cross the river anyway, so... Gather, gather, gather. Ooh, some chili water. As long as I don't run into yet more water-based machinery, I will be fine. Because this isn't Horizon Forbidden West, and I don't have proper underwater mechanics here. I can't even draw my bow in the water. That actually makes me wonder, how does water affect a bow and arrow in real life? And here I thought I had shot 2 long legs. Huh? What?
I thought you said something to me because I'm watching cutscenes.
Ah. Sorry. Just gonna toss this link wherever.
Oh, it's your fast travel point. Let's go.
No media discussion, I guess. It's unclear where I can put my streams in his server.
Excuse me.
Oh, this is perfect. Oh wow, they've already reduced it to themselves. Flying really is... Whoop, out of corruptor arrows. Hey, 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 you don't get to harvest those corpses, those are mine. Fight each other over it. so that I can swoop in and set one of you on fire. Wish you could ride one of these things.
Wait, trying the fast travel?
You know what? Screw it. I'll set both of you on fire. Okay, they're both dead. Hurrah, hurrah, hurrah. Gotta reload. Oh, I'm almost out of chill water. Time to harvest. And then from the rest of y'all, Echo Shell. Oh, it's useful. I gotta say, I love the use of shards as currency in the game because it just, like, you know, means the people actually going out there to hunt down the machines and make things a safer world for everybody are the ones who, like, are naturally able to get the most money out of here. Wouldn't you say that's a great economy, John? Ponyman? Etheric? Wouldn't you say that's a really cool way to structure your in-game economy?
What?
The shards. Ooh! What is that? Is that a Ravager? That's a Ravager. Okay, I'm gonna kill that. Hold on. I have murder to do. Oh, it spotted me too. Say goodbye to your cannon. Oh no, the big bad kitty.
Your alert.
And shot. 3. What is behind me? Okay, that's just the shadow of the mountain. Okay. I was afraid for a second. Oh, there's something flying around. Took down a Ravager. Oh shit, I took its sparkers. I didn't need those. I never use my shock arrows. They're not really all that useful on most things, actually. Or at least they're not the most useful comparatively. Oh. There's a campfire nearby. Oh. That's a settlement. I'll get to it. Eventually. Oh shit. This seems like the kind of place where one of those worm things would be in. Is this it? Disappointing.
Here we go again.
Go on, come on, investigate. Investigate that, pussycat. Oh, there was one behind me. I didn't even notice that.
Of course.
Oh shit, it noticed. Well, it's dead now, so that's fine. Easy. Shards off of the Watcher. Shards. No room for another lens. Is there another scrapper? Shit. You know what? This one's mine. I'm overriding this one. You work for me now, big boy. Here, I'll even fix you up a little bit. Ooh, I get to grab a mount soon.
Okay, Aloy, now what?
I don't like that. I don't like that statement. I don't like that statement at all. Oh shit, shit, shit. Well, this is bad. Oh, there's two of them. Okay, that's really bad. Bad, bad, bad. Up the mountain, up the mountain, up the mountain. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Shit. Come on. Climb them. Okay. Okay. Let's make this their problem too.
Keep it off balance.
Okay, well, that was fun. Just killed 2 giant sandworm
spare the weight.
robots that were breathing rocks at me. Alright, well, it's nighttime now. A terribly dangerous time to travel. Oh, have they still not killed each other? Disappointing. Anyway, where is the objective? I have completely abandoned the road because of that thing. What is this? A broadhead. One of these bad boys is going to become my broadhead. Come on over here and let me brainwash you. Alright, perfect. Now that you're mine, you hold still whilst I prevent a mass panic by murdering all of your friends. Shit. Saw me. Well, that's okay. You're very easy to murder. Oh, okay. So am I. Or am I? Am I? Okay. Stealth kill here, stealth kill there. What do you mean? I've only got 100 blaze canisters. That's not full. I need more chill water. Notebook. Are these behemoths? No, these are not behemoths. These are tramplers. Rewards from tramplers. No. Darn. Okay. Those won't give me what I need. Oh well. Anyway, onward.
Sunfall. The Mad King Duran Sun Palace. A bulwark of Carja might against the Howling Forbidden West.
Thanks for the history lesson.
But they have no idea what lies beneath. We will learn much from this Aloy.
That's what I'm hoping. She's very pale. Is she unwell?
Yes. She's a fighter, but the fever on her won't lift. It only burns hotter. Her name is Shiana, my sister.
Isn't there anyone in Sunfall who can help?
We're refugees. We know our place. And there's only one healer in the territory. He's difficult. His soul is in shadow,
His soul is in shadow.
Galiv. That's him. He's very clever, but he has little care for people. Perhaps the desert scoured it all away. Perhaps he was always like that. Either way, I know he won't help us.
Well, I'll see about that. Where would I find him?
Last I heard, he was patching up soldiers at Blazon Arch. Another border battle. I'll keep from your brow.
Right. Oh. My mount can't enter this location. Stupid. Is there a merchant? There better be a merchant. I need to purchase some chill water.
Apparently fled Sunfall. But then...
Ooh. This does not have what I need. I have stolen shards from you. You shall take them back in exchange for goods. There we go. Can I not sell ammunition? I cannot. What a shame. Because I'm not selling my weapons, but I would sell some ammunition. Oh well. Ooh, a cutscene.
The summary.
It's not impressing Rudy. At least.
Okay. The game explicitly won't let me shoot into the ring.
Now we get to see if your attack on their focus network was entirely successful.
What are you talking about? Did I crash the network?
Success. Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy.
The ceasefire?
I'll check back with you in a moment. Meantime, circulate.
It is temporary.
Outlanders! If you want to hear about today's bounties, head for the throne room. You're not going to make any shards by standing out here. Filthy mercenary bottom feeders.
I saw a Kestrel
I'll take
talking
the
to a couple
shards,
Outlanders.
even if it means
Looked
having
like
to
he was
listen
giving
to
them
hours.
orders.
I hear the Shadow Carja are looking for one of their
What are
own.
you waiting around for, Outlander?
When I thought of
Bounties are
loyalty,
announced inside.
I thought of Uthid. He can't have just been faking it, can he? I don't know about you, but I didn't fight to starve in the streets.
By the glory of the sun revealed. Behold, radiant Edaman, the one true Sun King, the light in shadow, whose will is light and whose light is law!
I command Lucius Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
By the will of Radiant Edaman does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid. To the hunter who brings his head to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
More prisoners than royalty, don't you think? Love your hair. You and I need to chat, little huntress. The green tent down in Shadowside? I'll be waiting.
Kinda busy.
We both know you're no killer for hire. Uthid is innocent. So come see me, while there's still time to save him.
So, the way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. And you needn't worry about the Kestrels. They'll be too busy acting important to pay attention to you.
First time in the Citadel, gotta see the Sun Ring from on high.
Oh, the Kestrels.
Behave yourself. They want us to see this, boy. It makes quite an impression.
The balustrade. It's a short drop from there.
Gotta respect Aloy's skills. Look at this. Look at this. Holy shit. The complete lack of fear. It's just amazing. Down, down I go. Ooh, I skipped a handhold.
Other side of the tower. Look for a vent.
I see you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride.
Aloy has a point. Like, what the fuck is he gonna do? I won't tolerate whining. Alright, let's go in.
I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure, as year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And, voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. 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 Malfunction.
Are you kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobek here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
I underestimated. Too bad now.
Guess you can't have everything.
That will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Alright, time for some lore.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps.
Another incident. From lounge staff to administration. Subject, another incident. This morning's unfortunate incident with Dr. Popovich is another example of reception's need for additional support. We appreciate that Zero Dawn is an immensely complicated project, but as the staff who serve on the front line, we're tired of being neglected. As we have already requested, we need human translators, fluent in Polish, for example, security staff, who can subdue enraged embryologists, for example, and dermal sedatives to calm persons who are screaming in Polish while hurling chairs and vases at reception staff, for example. Yes, most of the candidates are reasonably calm and well-behaved, but we need help handling the exceptions to that rule. Please respond. Yeah, no, none of your managers are gonna care about that. Pony, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
What did you think of that little tidbit?
I wasn't even listening.
Of course you weren't. Okay. Moving on.
Have a look around.
What you said?
It was an email from the receptionists asking the administrators to please provide translators such who are fluent in Polish and security guards who can restrain enraged scientists and sedatives for enraged embryologists shouting in Polish and throwing chairs at people.
What the fuck?
Well, it sounds to me like a very angry embryologist was throwing chairs at people while shouting at them in Polish.
You think?
Another email from reception staff to admin. Subject, we need support too. Reception staff continues to require additional support managing Zero Dawn candidates when they arrive at the facility. Many are frightened or confused, some are highly agitated. These are not the sort of persons who are accustomed to having information withheld from them. At minimum, we need human translators. The Lang bots are not sufficient, and mild sedatives for the extreme cases. Any and all support would be welcome. Perhaps you could start by responding to one of these emails. That's the way you talk to your boss in an email, only when you're absolutely done with them. Next room.
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
No. The waiting room after the reception room, ain't that fun? Ooh, another data point. Probably with an email on it. Soundproofing. Lounge staff to administration. Soundproofing. Would it be possible to improve the soundproofing between VR1 and the lounge area? Most of the candidates stay quiet during the presentation, but the ones who scream or sob can be plainly heard by candidates waiting for their turn in the lounge. Just a thought. Well, Ain't that something? Ooh, cubicles. Futuristic cubicles. And a supply crate. I'm tempted to ask why this supplies in particular is even here. Like, what were they doing with chill water in a crate here? What?
What is this? What's called water?
Chill water. We use it for ice ammo. Another email to the bosses. From lounge staff to admin. Restock or else. For the 5th time, please restock the lounge's selection of herbal teas. If I have to listen to one more egghead throw a tantrum because we're out of the organic cucumber mint or blackberry sage varieties, I am going to lose it. Please respond, and this time no tempest in a teapot or steep demand jokes, okay? Even at the end of the world where the robots are quite literally eating everything that lives, there's still fun emails to throw in rage at your bosses.
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of...
What?
That one line about the laying out me.
Your visit.
And now to the viewing room 1 for a very long and important cutscene. Please do not speak for a little bit.
What was this place?
Or at least acknowledge that I will not be responding to you.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
And go.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Hello, Harris.
I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret superweapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a superweapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. And here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you. And the work you will do here. Zero Day, the day that life on Earth ceases to exist, is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Paris, out.
Well, that was somber.
Holy shit!
Are you watching the stream? Or did something happen to you?
Fighting a Satyr Witch with power of lightning.
You have fun with that.
Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
And now on to the next super important cutscene. But before I do that, I'm going to just like edit the... I think I'm going to edit the title of this.
Just alright.
Oh, shit. Discard changes. Not that. Is this labeled Bryn? Oh. I guess since this is live, I can't edit it now. Oh well. Open!
Shit, I almost had her.
Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? 2?
Well, there's only 3 of them. I was hoping for a real fight. A shadow archer. Gosh, that one was so easy to just sneak up on and stab. That's hilarious.
Go for it.
Like, I'm literally walking through water here. You should be a lot harder to sneak up on. Whilst my feet are submerged in water. And I shot you in the head. You should be dead. Oh.
We're too close to let tribal printer stop us now. The data points, what did they contain?
Shut up, Silence. Or I'll blow it all up. Well, that was a lot of explosives. I just... Huh. Huh. Fascinating. Right, so... Over here... Ooh, audio. Interview Tom Prex.
Accurate, yes. So these mechanical monstrosities, they don't just kill people, they feed off them? Not just people, all organic matter. Every living thing dissolved into nutrients. Millennia of evolution liquefied. The miracle of life produced some bloody biofuel. In a word, yes. Who did this? Pharaoh? That arsehole. Is he here? No, Doctor. Please, tell him Tom Pike wants a word. Now, get off! Get off! Doctor, please! You get Ted Pharaoh in here!
Well, that guy had some emotions. Interview Travis Tate.
To discuss? she was right.
Pardon?
My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas Bible serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelations. Now, I didn't always understand her on account of all that speaking in tongues and such, but when she did use her words, there was always end times this and leak of fire that on account of sinful lifestyles. Speaking of which, mind if I smoke?
A tobacco cigarette.
Sorry, darling. My taste run classic. Compliments to your team tracked me down. Been a price on my head 18 months now. Sterling Malky was me, don't mind admitting. Been plenty of snakesters chasing the bounty too. But I kept the zigging to their zag. How'd you finger me?
I believe Dr. Sobek listed you as an alpha candidate. Priority snatch and grab.
Always suspected she had a little thing for me. Hey, I don't suppose you got real coffee in this place? You know,
I got bullshit
blood
that
coffee,
was apparently insta-killed me.
conflict cappuccinos.
Mr. Tate, I'm clearing you to proceed.
He was one hit away.
Just go.
Well, that guy was very flirtatious. That poor intern. Interview, Brad Andak.
You previously worked for Faro Automated Systems.
On the Chariot Line self-replication routines. I came here thinking this was a rendition. When your people took me, I thought, about time. I've been trying to swallow the guilt every day since...
Would you like to take a moment?
No, I really hoped Zero Dawn was a way to undo it all. My work. And I'm sorry to say I was ever proud of it, but Ted could really sell a concept, and in the labs, in the light of creation, that first test run, when you saw they understood their own structures, could rebuild themselves from memory and light, there were no limits. God, there were no limits.
That poor guy. That must eat him up inside.
There is some mistake. I don't understand why I was brought here. Why would you show me these things?
I know that there's already a lot to take in.
In the waiting area, I was seated with a Nobel laureate in biophysics and a monk, I think. He spoke neither English nor Mandarin. It is very strange. And General Harris? What was he talking about? The robot swarm, the Pharaoh plague? I understand it is terrible. But it really cannot be stopped? Why tell us this? There are people in Shanghai, my friends, my family. They have joined Operation Enduring Victory already. It is for nothing? We will all die?
We're going to be able to answer some of these questions.
I just want to know why I am here. It doesn't make sense to me.
You were brought here because of your skill set.
No, that can't be right. I am an art historian. I know Dutch masters, Japanese calligraphy, Gerhard Richter. What does that matter now?
Culture always matters. Art always matters, lady. Don't discount your own work and the importance it will have to the future. Next, interview Suzanne Alpert.
Suzanne Alpert, environmental scientist. Doctor?
I'm sorry, I wasn't,
Just stating your name. What were you thinking about, Doctor?
Nothing the General said, not really. I was on the Syzygy East Response Team in 2051, just after the second earthquake compromised the reactor. I still dream about it, after all these years. The red zone spreading on the imaging, slowly, so slowly, like a hand opening its fingers.
Your involvement in that event is why you were asked for by name.
Really? That's interesting. Because nothing worked. Nothing could grow there again. It was a catastrophic failure. But the red zone is a blip compared to global-scale biomass reduction. The biosphere and hydrosphere will collapse, render the Earth uninhabitable long before the robots finish us. Enduring Victory can't buy time against that. So, you'd better show me what Zero Dawn really is.
Okay, and a text file. Counselor guidelines. Want to hear this, pony boy?
Give me a moment.
Alright, I shall set a timer for 90 seconds. That's one whole moment. There you go, the timer's set.
I think it's due to the kill on her. My phone. Okay. Oh, okay, now I'm ready.
Oh, damn. You still had 1 minute and 9 seconds left. Anyway. For debriefing after presentation 1, candidates must be allowed to ask questions and be given the necessary time to fully absorb the information they have received. It is important to be aware that the candidates have just been exposed to triggers for several mental and emotional trauma. Do not assume silence or outward calmness indicates acceptance. It is essential to stress that all other options for combating the Pharaoh Plague and preserving the continuation of life have been considered and found unworkable. Communicate this fact calmly but clearly and firmly. Familiarize yourself with data on the catastrophic environmental impact of nuclear engagements versus the swarm and unfeasibility of maintaining life in orbital, lunar, or undersea structures. Addenda C1, C2, C3, so that you can counter candidates' objections in depth. If the candidate asks for time alone to review supplementary information, allow this without hesitation. Be sure to inform security personnel so the candidate can be monitored for attempts at self-harm. Candidates should only be cleared to proceed to presentation 2 if you believe their mental state is sufficiently stable. Note that real-time support will be available via your focus. Security, medical, and crisis teams are data corrupted. Well, it's been 1,000 years. I'm surprised any of this data is uncorrupted. Interview, Captain Okilo.
I'm sure you now understand the urgency of why we brought you here, Ms. Okilo.
Miss Okilo.
Captain Okilo, are you trying to thank me for not resisting?
I believe we couldn't negotiate a diplomatic solution.
When it came to my country's lithium, it was always a swarm that would be sent to negotiate. Metallurgic International, U.S. Robot Command. The markings changed, but the robots were the same.
You have had considerable experience in human-robot conflict.
Yes, and I've got the prosthetic limbs to show it. Yet I continue to face this horror, even though the challenge was great. Cyber warfare. I thought Zero Dawn would be a Manhattan project to generate the deactivation codes. With the resources I had, I estimated code breaking to be a hopeless endeavor. I was almost looking forward to being proved wrong.
Unfortunately, your estimation was correct.
As your General Hera said. So then, you did not bring me here to commiserate. What is left?
That's a great question. And next, interview Ron Felder.
Let's cut the mystery. You're building a colony ship. It's obvious. And it's not gonna fly. I mean, literally. Remember the Odyssey? That multinational heap of space junk that's been in graveyard orbit since '57? That went nowhere real slow. And you have to get somewhere real fast. Do you have any idea the immensity of the challenge to prep a new colony ship in time?
To be clear, I'm not a worker on the project.
Do you even understand how few people can be safe? The whole generation ship concept is not gonna happen. It's the first thing you'd abandon in favor of embryonics. For that kind of storage, we're talking a lot of bulk, a lot of power, a lot of resources. So even if you do it, even if you build it and point it at Sirius X, there's no room for people on that thing, all right?
If you could try to remain calm.
You people are crazy if you think you're getting off this rock. No one's getting off.
Medical.
Well, that was understandable. Next!
CD02 data intact. Initiating playback.
Elizabeth Sobek. You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose.
Apollo,
Now,
the
these aren't
educator.
AIs, but make no
Poseidon,
mistake,
the seas.
Each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas,
Poseidon,
to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks,
Demeter,
to rewilding the Earth with animal life,
Artemis,
and then, when all that is done,
Aletheia.
How a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
The whole Earth destroyed, but then remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life. For us. But why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot? Why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the Archive of Knowledge, what happened to that?
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
Alright, time for some holographic fun. Make your selection. Here's a text log for you. You are now in possession of information regarding the true nature and purpose of Project Zero Dawn, classified far above top secret. As such, we regret that you cannot be allowed to leave this facility. There are 3 options available to you at this point. Please consider each carefully. Trained counselors are standing by to assist you in making your choice. 1. Participation. You will be assigned to a sub-project team based on your area of expertise. You should be aware that the way forward will be difficult and the project's outcome is uncertain. You will be expected to work a minimum of 80 hours per week. Your communications with your family members will be strictly limited and monitored in real time. Upon successful completion of the project, and you and your immediate family, for two persons of your choosing, will be transferred to Elysium sealed habitat to live out the remainder of your natural lives. Indefinite detention. Should you choose to decline participation in Project Zero Dawn, you will be confined indefinitely. You will be given 48 hours to reconsider, after which your decision to refuse participation will be considered irrevocable. Every reasonable effort will be made to make sure your term of confinement is as comfortable as possible, but you will not be permitted contact with the outside world, and death within 18 months due to the Pharaoh Plague is inevitable. When the Zero Dawn facility is abandoned, detainees who wish not to opt for medical euthanasia will be released. Medical euthanasia. The information you have received understandably calls into question the purpose of continuing to live. If you would prefer to end your life at this point, pain-free medical euthanasia is available. A 48-hour waiting period is required, during which time you may instead opt for participation or confinement. Please notify a counselor when you are ready to make your choice, or if you have further questions. Well, those are certainly some options to present people with. Did you hear any of that?
I heard it. Didn't even barely make up the last one you even talking. You were kind of mumbling. You were kind of mumbling half of the last one.
Oh, medical euthanasia.
Yes! I'm right back.
Alright, Counselor Guidelines 2. For debriefing after Presentation 2. It is vitally important that candidates choose to participate in Project Zero Dawn voluntarily and knowingly, without additional coercion or without value judgment on the part of the counselor. Confirm for candidates that they were selected due to their skill sets and accomplishments. Emphasize that their dedicated participation in Zero Dawn will increase the project's chances of success. Frame participation as an opportunity to respond actively in the face of an overwhelming threat. Candidates may question the fairness of their selection, validate such objections as normal, even admirable responses, emphasize the value of candidates' expertise to the future, not just of humanity, but terrestrial life as a whole. Likewise, candidates may balk at the morality of extending their lifespans and those of loved ones beyond 0 day. Validate their hesitation, acknowledge that while the reward of Elysium is not fair, it will be earned. If possible, redirect their ethical misgivings toward greater commitment to the project. When candidates challenge the plausibility of Zero Dawn, permit them to review Dr. Sobek's presentation as many times as they wish to allow access to supplementary articles GO1 through P2D. Allow them to suspend the interview to fully process this documentation. A significant minority of... God. This font is terrible for my eyes. Will elect for medical euthanasia. It is important to receive this decision kindly and without judgment. Advise them of the 48-hour waiting period during which counselors will be available to discuss their decision. Emphasize that euthanasia will not occur without repeated consent when the procedure is scheduled to take place. No one will be euthanized against their will. Candidates who elect indefinite detention must be informed that they have 48 hours to reverse their decision, after which the decision data corrupted. Okay. Ooh. More yummy, yummy data. Interview, Blad, and die.
To be given the opportunity to rebuild what the damage that I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobek, Margot, they were smart to get out of Pharaoh when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. It just told ourselves that we're cut out for the BTRI cabals. That's the better than rapid innovation. A better at competing, better than the next guy, a better killing machine. Isn't it just amazing how a century and a half of science fiction did nothing to swerve our species from the path of doom? I mean, I'm done with that life. I mean, I will work hard, twice as hard, to earn this, for my family to have a place in Elysium. I never thought that there could be atonement.
Alright, next audio file. Suzanne
You're
Alpert.
still nauseous? No, the inhibitors have kicked in. I can't feel the back of my tongue. I wish I could tell you I'd believe in this. But the damage is too great, too extensive, too complete. With all respect to Dr. Sobek's work at Miriam, no. No, life doesn't always find a way to keep going. Sometimes it never comes back. Like Syzygy East. Like the Congo. Like Timor. Like us. That's our reward? A buried city full of terminal patients waiting out the clock?
You grow old together, with your loved ones, in safety.
I don't have loved ones. I suppose I could start a family?
I'm afraid not. All inhabitants of Elysium will be medically sterilized. A habitat capable of sustaining a starting base of 2,000 individuals for up to 100 years is a huge challenge, Dr. Alpert. If the population grows instead of diminishes, everyone will be dead inside 30 years.
I knew it. I just couldn't bring myself to say the words.
I'm sorry?
Finish it. Medical euthanasia. I want no part of this. I just want it over.
I see. Protocols require a 48-hour waiting period, after which...
Well, that was bleak. Moving on. Ron Felder.
Is he to make sure I behave this time?
Security, for your protection. Would you like to discuss how you're feeling?
Sure. I'll tell you. Surprised. No, flabbergasted. Like my own man would say, flabbergasted. That vein pumping in his forehead. I thought you people were just completely underprepared for a spaceflight project. But now I can see it's worse. Much worse. Sobek is a total fantasist, a dangerous fantasist. This kind of blue skying, it's... Jesus. I'm sorry we wasted each other's time. I'm ready to leave now.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Everything you're talking about here isn't possible.
I recommend you read the documents regarding your options.
I've seen enough. I'm getting out of here. What are you... You don't... Get your hands off me!
Yeah, that one was never gonna go with it. Where am I now? Gosh, it's been so long since I got to this level of this particular part of the game, I forget where I'm going. I'm just wandering around. Ooh. Strapped shackles. What? What is that, a special item? Stranded shackles. Valuable only to the most curious merchants. What is this? Is this the detention center? Alright, okay. Moving forward. Because I saw no more data points in here, or even on the minimap. Open door.
Hello?
Hi, Pony Man.
Intruder! Get her!
Shit. What do you mean I'm an intruder?
Don't die now.
I can't hear you over the gunfire. Hold on. Okay, I need grenades for this one. I'ma blow y'all up. Whoa. Okay, that was embarrassing. My force field based... Whoa. My force field based armor is very strangely not... Shit. Ah, shit! Fuck! Okay. Is that one still alive? How are you still alive? Okay. Okay, go on, Pony. What?
Oh, no, I have just collected all but one piece of the Thor armor. I am one step closer to getting Mjolnir.
Nice.
No,
Proximity.
In order to get the last piece of the armor, I need to complete the game because I need to hunt all the Order members.
Ooh, another audio clip.
I hashed it out with them. What the point of Artemis was. I made it clear I wasn't on board for a global zoo. We haven't exactly proved ourselves to be great custodians in the past few thousand years. So the idea of a reconstituted biosphere, well, it's horrifying, isn't it? A complete horror show. We have no right to take a best guess at this stuff. But the alternative? Nothingness. For there to have been all this and then nothing. And with Charles Ronson running the show, I respect him. He's got a passion to him. He's hot-blooded. So I said I'll do it. I'll put my all into this, literally. When the project is done, I'll take the medical option, thank you. Counselor said I might change my mind. I told him that he didn't know me very well then. For life's sake, I'll do the dirty work. But I want no part of this pathetic, attenuated future on offer. I'm an outdoors man. Never did like the feel of solid-state lighting on my skin. And a wee bit of a claustrophobe, anyway.
Also... Also, I also just recently come from Finland. Which is actually America. You actually end up meeting, basically Connor's ancestors.
Nice.
You made the same tribe from Assassin's Creed 3. Oh? Oh.
Sorry to anyone watching the stream. My boyfriend is hilarious, and I couldn't not respond to these things. Travis Tate.
Now, those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird back in the day, I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor? Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural. Zero Dawn? No, ma'am, that ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural it'd be called an abomination back home, and you know it. That's why you're hiding it. Meanwhile, my little honey of a counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit. She chewed one of her nails, too. Just one. Not your day, was it, little sweet pea? Saw her quota slipping away. Said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate. You kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange for 30 years lounging around Elysium watching porn? Sign me up.
I should be able to jump into this hole, damn it. Video games and their restrictions of your access.
settings. Need to find the right configuration.
Right, okay, so left, up, left, down, right. Gotcha.
Done. I should check. There's a part missing. Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
Of course there is. Okay. Oh, I gotta climb my way up there. Okay. Of course I do. Where's my adventuring spirit? Nope. Gotta figure my way out here. Gotta use the old brain for things. Damn video game making me use my brain. Okay, how do I... What do I even do here? What am I looking for? Oh, okay. This door is open, at least. Yeah, I thought they were connected to the same thing.
Found one. Looks intact.
Ooh, and what's this?
I'd have to leave something else behind.
Install.
Now let's get that door open.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Alright, it's all backwards, gotcha. Now this one right, this one down, and this one left. Oh, okay, wait, no. They're upside down, not backwards. And voila.
Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
Wait, what door did I even open? Oh, okay. I didn't see this. Shit.
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
Who are you talking to, darling? Everyone you can. And now you blow up? Oh, god damn it. Is there more of you? Of course there are. Okay. Well, there goes my stealth advantage. Ah, shit. Alright. Okay. Don't think that just because I didn't notice you before means I won't kill you. And don't think that just because I'm an archer means that I don't have any melee skills. Do you know the amount of strength required for a bow like this? Ooh. Spicy. Hold on, I need to blow you up. Bombs away!
I will teach you to believe.
Or not.
Incoming!
Oh, you have a gun! That's cute! I have a spear, and now I have a gun. Get over here, fool. Let me shoot you with this lovely little invention.
For a moment, anyway.
Okay.
You have to find Gaia.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Margot Shan, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge, except it's not that simple. So you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots, and not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulation, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Which part? It's a little technical in places.
If Gaia was designed to save life, why would the robots it makes attack people?
Perhaps it loves some forms of life more than others.
The derangement. The machines weren't always so angry.
True. Mostly they were docile until 10, 15 years ago.
For years, Hephaestus has been forcing cauldrons to make aggressive machines. I've seen it myself, in the cauldrons. Stalkers, Ravagers, the Thunderjaw. How could it do that? And why?
Why indeed?
Full steam ahead! From Elizabeth Sobek to Margot Shen. Subject, full steam ahead. Margot, if I doubted your brilliance in the slightest, I wouldn't have picked you as the Hephaestus Alpha. You need to stop worrying about your age and communication style. You are who you are. Have confidence in yourself. You know what you're doing. Case in point, the latest draft of your plan for the construction and stocking of bootstrap silos to store raw materials is excellent. This, combined with your design for the AM Foundry Core and the Foundry site selection plan, add up to a comprehensive plan. It's time to start construction. One detail, consult with Iomide Okilo before you finalize silo inventories. Hephaestus's first task will be to fabricate the robots that will construct the waveform broadcast towers Minerva will use to transmit the deactivation codes. So any exotic materials needed for the towers should be accounted for in the inventory plan. Elizabeth.
I've seen these shapes before, in cauldrons.
But of course, the birthing places of Gaia's machines.
Do I have to fight more people right now? Please don't make me fight more people right now. This is not a place of violence. This is a place of construction, of creation. It's a door.
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. There's got to be more Eclipse.
Careful now.
Shut up, silence. Maybe stick to your name and be a bit more silent. And maybe I should put on my stealth outfit. Survivor, outcast, silent hunter. I don't have a force field right now, but I do have being very hard to notice. Oh, I could kill that guy right now. Oh, that would be so easy. This is such temptation. And why shouldn't I, John? Why shouldn't I just kill the guy? Well, I have a perfect shot. No. Knowing this game, these railings would get in the way.
I'll be right back.
Alright.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations.
Honey, I love you and your work, but I'm gonna need you to wait just a moment.
I'm Samina Elbaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world, ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
Okay. And a text file. Encapsulated DNA. From Samina Ibaji. Samina Ibaji. To Elizabeth Sobek. Words. Subject, encapsulated DNA. And the winner is encapsulated DNA. Over the past 10 days, I performed an exhaustive review of data storage solutions, magnetic, optical, quantum, even that eternity tech that FAS was shilling a year or so ago. But every other solution has one or more fatal shortcomings: too heavy to transport, too massive to install in the allotted space, too power intensive over the centuries, too prone to failure past 300 to 400 years, etc., etc. Encapsulated DNA will easily hold the 40 plus zettabytes we're projecting for Apollo. There are still many details to finalize, of course. To start with, we need to select the inert material in which we'll embed molecules, already testing 15 candidate materials, as well as design and fabricate the power systems and sealed reliquaries that will keep the DNA at negative 18 degrees Celsius for 1,000 plus years. So long as I assure you that it didn't factor in to my decision, may I confess that I deem it entirely fitting, indeed propitious, that we will be using the very building blocks of life to preserve human knowledge from mechanized extinction. It's not just ironic, but heroic. Life as the hero beating back the forces of oblivion. In any case, much to do. Until next time, peace be with you, Samina. Hello, Jonathan.
Hi.
Jonathan Sims, newly appointed head archivist of the Magnus Institute in London. Alright, now that I've learned about how the internet was turned into an AI to teach people, that was never launched, sadly. Oh, Apollo update. Another email. This is the only game that'll get you excited about reading emails. Samina to Elizabeth, Apollo update. Over the past 2 months, the full benefit of our procurement of a copy of the Homer archive from Far Zenith has made itself known, and as a result, all of Apollo's key deliverables are on schedule. Apollo has already surpassed the 40 million discrete data entries and continues to grow. The physical science modules are effectively complete, with soft science modules close behind. World history, cultural data, and media archives are also on schedule. Language preservation is wrapping up a bit ahead of schedule due to falling short of our goal to preserve 4,500 languages. I suppose the tragic early loss of Papua New Guinea doomed that goal from the outset. With attendant curricula development about to begin. Speaking of heuristic curricula, they are performing well in testing, with children and adolescents demonstrating high levels of engagement with and trust in the Aristotle and Aspasia personae. Personally, I find them highly engaging, especially when they debate. I wish half my professors had been so entertaining. Peace be with you, Samina. Thoughts? Theric? You there? Guess not. Oh, are you there?
Yeah, I was in the cutscene and I had to interact.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't really listening to what you said.
I was asking what you thought of the idea of a teacher that is holographic AI.
What?
Holographic projection managed by an artificial educational intelligence.
All of this lost. The ancients' greatest gift to us.
Greatest?
It sounds like something
How
from
about the
sci-fi
fact we
movie.
exist at all?
To abide in ignorance is a curse, Aloy. You of all people should know that.
Come on, come on. Get these flammable ones back in my sight lines, damn it.
Still sniffing around.
Gotta love when the enemy types include highly flammable. Oh, please investigate. Please come closer and into my nest of tripwires. I worked very hard on it. I would appreciate if one of you, like, came over and died in it. No? You're gonna make this difficult on me? Of course you are. Irritating little things, aren't you?
I suppose it was nothing.
Oh my god. No, I don't want the gun, I want the rock that I threw down here. Okay, fine, I'll take the gun too. Huh? Was that an odd set of priorities?
I I didn't even hear what you said. I was getting in the cutscene.
Ah.
I was explaining what I had to do here, where I'm at. What's their name? I only have 4 of these guys left, the zealots left. Wonder if I have a notification. Holy shit, it's fucking power. There's the power level. What is he at?
Anyone else for me to murder around here? John, have you ever, like, laid a trap and led a bunch of enemies into it and just laughed when they ran one after the other into a trap that you didn't expect to handle, like, more than one?
No, but I did know, but I have faith in that. Like...
So I laid down about 6-ish tripwires. 3 of them were explosive, 3 of them were flammatory. And I led with the rocks that you use to lead, typically robots, to get closer to you or to distract them away from you by the noise. I led them right into the nest of tripwires, and they ran into it one after the other. Like, boom, what was that? Boom, what was that? Boom! You'd think after the second one at least they would, like, stop and consider, I should check this place before I run straight into it. But nope. Cultist sniper. Not a very good sniper. I sniped him first. Alright. Data point. Let's hear it.
Dr. Sobek, please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest-ranked officer of the United States Armed Forces. The tenure of my command included strategic planning and oversight of Operation Enduring Victory, a falsehood perpetrated on the civilian populations of the United States and other nations during the last 14 months of life on this planet. Before the Pharaoh Plague, I did my job and did it well. I was bold and decisive, crafty in political maneuvers. It wasn't an accident that I rose to my position and became the commander of the largest mechanized force ever assembled. But to what end? My only lasting achievement was the extinction of life on Earth. And my one redeeming act, if any, was to delay that extinction by days or weeks, by throwing more death at it. It is my hope that there will be no need for men like me in the world to come. If you are one of the people of that future world, listening to this message, please know that I am sorry. And that I wish you well. Sincerely, Aaron Harris.
More data.
Welcome to Hades. Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol. The ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia, 200 years from now, and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos. Spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
We need more data.
And how does it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh Titan, getting worshipped by the Eclipse like some kind of god?
I'm learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.
Noise complaints. From Travis Tate to Elizabeth Sobek. Color me confounded, Lizzie. Bashcore. Anyone who says the old TT core codes to Bashcore is straight up lying. And you know it. Ultrav doesn't have no truck with commercialized razzle-dazz, nuh. Heck, I'd rather guzzle a liter of Citarium and run off than listen to Grace Warm for 30 seconds. Hand to God and swear on my mama's grave, and she was religious. Nah, that ain't Bashcore blasting the Hades lab, shaking the walls, rattling folks' teeth. It's death metal, girl. Classic music, 80s and 90s mostly. Got me some Dutch deathcore, some Japanese gore grind, some Swedish cannibal themed stuff too. Stop by if you want to listen, or heck, just come within 50 meters of the lab. Ain't no Bashcore you'll see, or hear rather, in the screech that rends the air, and feel in the throbbing pulse of the floor and walls and ceiling, swallowing you up like you was Jonah trapped in the gullet of the gothic deathfish. Hallelujah. As for those requests to turn it down, no can do, Lizzie. This is how I code. Turn down my death metal. Might as well give up stimulants, chocolate, malts, and industrial accident vids. Last I heard, we were supposed to be coding Hades down here. Am I really supposed to code an extinction protocol without death metal to inspire me? Nah, I don't think so. Stay cool, Trav. That's hilarious. That's a great point, too. If I'm going to code in our extinction protocol, I need death metal for it. Sounds like something Austin would say. Hades protocol. Tate here just popped 3 blues, but I earned it. Finally figured out a Goldilocks solution to Gaia's rather extreme executive authority. If that ain't worth 10 to 12 hours of dream time, what is? Before this, every usurpation protocol I dissolved failed in simulation because it was either too hard or too soft. Too hard, and it degraded the Gaia core. Sure, it pried her figurative fingers off the figurative driving wheel so Hades could take control, but by breaking her fingers, sometimes her arms too. So that couldn't fly. Everything depends on Gaia taking control back after Hades has done its business, so I had to find a solution that didn't leave Gaia any worse for the wear. Too soft, and Gaia only pretended to relinquish control. In simulation after simulation, Hades would take command of the terraforming system and reverse operations, only to have Gaia lurk in the background, quietly re-reversing protocol processes and falsifying telemetry to hide its interference. Sneaky, I swear. Ain't nothing Gaia wouldn't do to keep life going, even when it's just simulated plant life. Turns out the just right solution is to isolate Gaia in a protective code shell, preserving its integrity, then unseal it from command position, unseat it from command position, so Hades can slip into the figurative captain's chair and work its magic. Those blues are coming on strong now, so I'm not really describing it as so clear, but pretty sure it'll work. Yeah, those blues are plenty strongs. Guess it's time to sleep in bed. I'll back to it tomorrow. Alligators. Can you imagine getting an email like that? Archive abuse. From Samina Ebaji to Travis Tate, CC Elizabeth Sobek, subject archive abuse. Mr. Tate, this mail concerns Apollo archive submission number 000023876. Your 666th submission in just 5 days, and oh, what a doozy. Despite earlier warnings, inappropriate materials, you chose to submit 265 holographic remasters of acknowledged classics of extreme exploitation cinema. Allow me to then thank you on 2 counts for giving me the pleasure of rejecting your submission, thereby consigning your favorite Eastern European torture flicks and their ilk to the dust heap. Oh my god, hold on. I am being barked at by the dog! Why is this puppy? I'm reading an email in a video game. Hello. Hello, soft. You just want me to rub you? I have pet you already today. Where was I? Oblivion. It truly warms my heart to know that I have saved future humanity from the ordeal of experiencing not just one, but all 16 installments of making a millipede. Don't worry, the Pasolini material has already been preserved. Extreme, perhaps, but art. For clarifying a concept that has so long been ambiguous and ethically fraught for archivists such as myself, the definition of obscenity. You have freed me from the subjective quagmire embodied in Judge Potter's famous utterance, "I know it when I see it." Thanks to you, I can now apply a single objective criterion. If Travis Tate submitted it, it's obscene. Accordingly, I have directed Apollo staff to summarily reject all of your future submissions, sight unseen. Perhaps you might invest the time you would have spent preparing further submissions on, oh, I don't know, your assigned work. We have a world to save after all, or the rest of us do anyway. Dr. Samina Ebaji. Well, that's certainly something to get tagged in, email-wise, ain't it?
Looks like the only way onwards.
Are there more people to kill? No?
Welcome
to
Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the Alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Raleigh Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances, but as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors, to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem. To say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So, si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
Well then. I agree, let us begin. Text file. Cradle sealed. From Patrick Brochard-Klein to Elizabeth Sobek, Eleuthia 01 was successfully sealed before the swarm advancing across Xinjiang province could detect it. Ping back from crucial systems is good for our maiden voyage a success. Regards my disputes with the betas over zygote selection. Of course, I understand we have limited overhead to run simulations of gene flow in our future humans, but we can all agree there is margin for refinement in future cradle populations. Done. In addition to personally overseeing completion of the Eleuthia 02 site in Namuli, I will formulate and propose a modified zygote selection plan within the week. Zygotes. Scan. Not the holoprojector. FZ Chambers. Patrick to Elizabeth. Ectogenic chambers arrived 2 days ago. I've spent the last 36 hours examining them and poring over technical documentation. They're a revelation, astonishing. I don't know what you had to give for Far Zenith in trade to get these chambers, but it was worth it. In a single leap, their embryologists have vaulted past 50 years of technological shortcomings. The risk of ECMO resolved. Nutrition delivery resolved. Hormonal stability resolved. 12 other risk areas resolved. Before I examined these chambers, I considered the Odyssey to be a fool's errand. But if the rest of FZ's technology is at this level, well, a human colony around Sirius doesn't seem so impossible after all. Mass fabrication of the chambers will present a number of challenges, but I'm confident they can be resolved. I'm going to rest for a few hours, then get back to it. Expect a fabrication plan within 48 hours. Huh. A lot of lore this episode. Cradle Servitor Personae. Development of the artificial personae for Cradle Servitors, Nurturer, Disciplinarian, Healer continues at a good pace. We are targeting during 0.4 for these constructs. This should allow low-grade empathy and limited improvisation without undermining adherence to codified behavior sets. The stimulus-driven switching of personae, however, is proving to be a greater software challenge than anticipated, especially concerning entrenched feedback loops between disciplinarian and healer personae. I have also attached the reports from an incident where a servitor running the mother personae intervened on a disciplinarian servitor's behavior. Parental argument, if you will. Amusing on first glance, perhaps, but deeply concerning. I have attached a comprehensive plan for correcting these interactive protocol shortcomings in just Data Corrupted. Of course it is.
Are these what I think they are?
Artificial wombs. Machines to spawn a new generation of human beings.
Supply crate. Useful supply crate.
Full already. Cradle facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted Alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
You know, with how long this stream is going, I'm going to invite a few more friends into the broadcast. Well, at least into the party of the broadcast. I don't expect many of them to actually, join. But, I mean, why not invite them? There. Invited. Oh. There was no drop threat. Okay. Ooh, I found Elizabeth's office. Beautiful find. I'm sure before all the granite and such got all over the place, it was a beautiful office. Anyway...
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is, give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
I mean, I can do so also if you want. Even you out. Get the other side. Wait, you don't have a spear at your house, you just have a bunch of swords. You should get one. Though I'm not sure if you're tall enough for a spear to be effective with you. Wait, no, this is how I got in here.
Would benefit from antilopinae morphologies, though caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I have gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet,
I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning?
No, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good. You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
Okay. Time to pry open the door, get another cutscene, and then be kidnapped. I remember that part. Supply crate. This is going to be important in a bit.
No space.
Don't have room for those. That's hilarious. Okay, let's grab this first. Odyssey has failed. From Elizabeth Sobek to all alphas, subject, the Odyssey has failed. Some terrible news, I'm afraid. Far Zenith has informed me that the Odyssey mission has failed. Last night, telemetry indicated a catastrophic antimatter containment failure as the drive spun up to depart the solar system. The ship, its crew, its cargo of zygotes and seeds, its alpha build of Apollo, all were lost. Zero Dawn is now the only hope for continuation of the human species and earthly life. We must succeed. Okay, time for the cutscene.
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah, no signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born.
Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
Oh shit, more Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
Ah, shit.
Still alive. Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.
Excuse you, she's 19, not a child. Thank you very much.
My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered, even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
See that scar on your cheek? You didn't get to finish.
Yes, I remember. He fought well. For a savage.
Fuck off.
His name was Rost, and he was a better man than you could ever hope to be.
The better man is the one who doesn't end up with his guts steaming on the ground. No, it wasn't him. I could have finished you before he attacked. But I didn't. This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun. Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
Religious bad guys. A puppet.
Some destiny. You're following orders, not some grand cosmic design. You're a puppet, with Hades yanking the strings. A pawn pushed around by larger forces. It'd be laughable if there weren't so much killing involved. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then join the cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place, exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
Why butcher dozens of innocents for no gain? It's a waste of effort.
You're right. I won't even be there to enjoy it. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus. Such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile. So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
Alright. Fuck, man. Let's see how this goes.
Karja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold! Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Turan ordered many faithless crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the behemoth in the eyes of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her be the first of thousands!
Okay.
I'll never beat that thing without weapons. My weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this room. Maybe I could use its strength against it. That pillar's weak. Another hit, and that pillar will come down. It's down.
Y'all thought you could just toss me in your little coliseum and that I would just go down willingly? You thought I would die to a behemoth? A behemoth? Me? Oh, that's adorable. Now I am just incredibly impressed with Aloy's ability to get dressed so fast. Shield Weaver and weapons.
What the hell happened?
Huh?
My game. My game broke.
Guess who got our weapons back? Now you're just a big dumb target. Come and get it.
What happened? I've been playing for years back.
That canister on its belly. That's important.
I cannot hear you over the mob. What?
I just got killed by my game, and I don't mean enemy kill.
Freeze canister on it.
Which basically allows me to see like nearby objects and enemies, right? Well, well, when I activated it, when I went to go activate it, I suddenly went flying into the air over the water. It started shaking, and then when I could finally see Eivor again, I was falling while still not even in a falling position. I was actually still like apparently running on midair, and then died in midair.
Oof. Death by game bug, not fun.
I don't even know what caused it. I just finished, you know, I don't know what happened.
That sucks, buddy. I gotta kill a robot without, a robot rhino without my usual methods of, highlighting its weak points. So if you could give me a second to deal with this thing, that would be amazing. Alright, that's dead. Let me rob its corpse. No? Do I not get to rob its corpse? That was... Alright, admittedly not very much effort, but like... Still, it was effort. Oh, you think I can't kill a couple of corruptors? I could handle a couple of corruptors. I don't need silence to rescue me. But I will say...
Kill her!
Why leave it to them? Come get me yourself!
Hello! Also, damn, those things were moving a lot slower than they usually were. Oh! Oh, okay, I see how he got the things to follow him. I had always wondered, like, how did you get your Ravagers to follow you? Okay, Aloy, how'd you make your little buddy there do that fun little trick? They're Ravagers. You can just have them use their... Why not use their Ravager cannons? If you have a... John, if you had a Ravager... If you had a railgun on your back that you could shoot at things, why wouldn't you go with that as your go-to? Like...
That's actually another explanation. Railguns typically don't take a while to charge.
Oh, these things only took like 2 to 3 seconds to charge before they fire, and the Corruptors were not focused on them, and there's 3 Ravagers. I don't know why they pounced for clawing at the things instead of shooting them. But, you know, cutscenes, so whatever.
Oh, that.
So you're here. Really here. You risked your life.
Of course I did. If you'd been killed, the Nora's Sacred Mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time, then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duplicated every data file you scanned. Installing that data to a new focus was trivially easy.
Ah, there's the key.
Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
How did you track my location when I wasn't wearing a focus?
Really, Aloy? It doesn't take a genius to surmise that Helis would throw you into the sun ring at high noon. I wore out 2 striders getting here in time, but I did. Now be on your way.
Since when can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corruptor to obtain the necessary parts, of course. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Yet another benefit of monitoring your activities through your focus. Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Banuk shamans. Though, of course, far more advanced.
Great. You're welcome, I guess.
Helis recognized you.
Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring. You told me that you'd assisted the Eclipse. Not that you knew the man who killed my... who almost killed me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades don't succeed.
Right. I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, Helis ordered an Eclipse detachment to attack the Nora Sacred Land. The tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance. You should come with me.
Well, absolutely not. I have preparations to make elsewhere.
What kind of... Why do I bother asking? You're not gonna tell me.
When the time is right, I'll be in touch. I'll contact you later. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Carja territory, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to. Aloy, when you were recovering the Alpha Registry down in the Zero Dawn bunker, I was needlessly cruel. For your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a what, but a who. Yeah!
Well, this has been an exciting ride. But it is time for me to end the stream, save the game, end the stream, and go eat something. So, goodbye, Ponyman, and to the internet. Bye, Ponyman.